brother got to grab this. All right, first reader, present your registry. First priest, like it. First priest, present thy registry. Kananya, Banya Shala, Banya Hawada, Banya Hawada, Banya Shala, Banya Shala.
Kananya, Banya Hawada, Banya Shala.
Salute. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakathum.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakathum.
One. So you take it in your left hand and you salute with your right. Warm up. Christian. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakathum.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakathum.
Saw the front. Now in your right hand. La Yashala. La Yashala. Get rid of it. Got scrolls.
Men of Israel, Amadim. Upon Yakudan, as we turn to face the east, we say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. You can find it in Matthew chapter 6, verses 9 through 13. Abinawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ma'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Shemayim, the Thunderdog, the Calm, Call, Yawam, Wasalat now, Kabawat now, Kasalak now, Kabawat you know, Wala Tabayan now, Manasai one, Above, Hawashai now, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Lanawa, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahata Para, La'awalamyu, Aman.
In the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Praying for the Hakat, the Hebrew and Pop. It's like the power in Hebrew. Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
Babu Kashah. The Thunderdog. Hakat. La Rapa'ah. Call Makala. Wakal Marawa. Hakat. Lataha. Ramatazari. Hakat. Lahakuyu. Hamathyu. Hakat. Al-Rakawa. Hatama'al. The Garshon. Ba'ashim Yahushai. The water on month.
Amen.
Everybody should be praying and saying this prayer.
In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Please forgive us. Please forgive the power.
Please give us the power. Give us the power. Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to clean the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Pray for the blessings in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Wa Kasab Ya'ah.
Alawap Yahana.
Alawap Yahana.
Ha'alawapyam.
Ha'alawapyam.
Hasaranyam.
Hasaranyam.
Hakwatazayanyam.
Hakwatazayanyam.
Hakaya Yalyam.
Hakaya Yalyam.
Wahakwathyam.
Wahakwathyam.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Tawad Aman.
Tawad Aman. In the English, bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yohana.
Commanding General Yohana.
And the general.
And the generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh. Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Pray to bless Israel in Hebrew. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Yahweh.
Waya Sha'al.
Waya Sha'al.
Wahabaya.
Wahabaya.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Tawad Aman.
Tawad Aman.
In English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Bless us and Israel.
Bless us and Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahariya.
Al-Hahariya.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azariya.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
Lamawah.
Lamawah.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Anna.
Anna.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shavamah.
Shavamah.
Yasha'al.
Yasha'al.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yah.
Al-Yah.
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemash.
Hashemash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Slaka. Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayara.
Wayara.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Ra.
Makal Ra.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapashka.
Athnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'aka.
Taza'aka.
Waba Wa'aka.
Wa'aka.
Ma'aitha.
Wa'aitha.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Awalam.
Awalam.
You read it. In English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth
From this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Allahayim.
Allahayim.
Al Damiyah Laka.
Al-Dagah,
Al Thacharash.
Al-Dagarash,
Wa Al Thashakwa.
Wa-Al-Tashakwa,
Oh.
Oh,
Kayahana.
Kayahana,
Oh Wabika.
Awabika,
Yahama Yawan.
Yahana,
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash,
Al Imaka.
Al-Imaka,
Ya'arayamu.
Ya'arayamu,
Sawara.
Sawara,
Wayatha.
Wayatha,
Ya'aitazwa.
Wa'atazawa,
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazawanika,
Amarwa.
Amarwa,
Lakawa.
Lakawa,
When it cock you down.
Walakakiyada,
Magu Saki. Magalia.
Makali,
Wala'a.
Wala'a,
Yazakar.
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'al.
Sham Yashal,
Iwara.
Iwada,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Nawa Aitazawa.
Wa'atazawa,
Laba.
Wala,
Yakarwa.
Yakawa,
Ayaka.
Ayaka,
Barya.
Maya,
Yakarathwa.
Yakwaswa,
Ahalia.
Ahaya,
Arawam.
Adawam,
Why Yasham Salaki? Why Yashamai Alayam?
Wa'ashamalayam,
Mawa Abba.
Mawa'al,
Wahagariam.
Wa'agari,
Gabal.
Gabal,
Wa Amawan.
Wa'amawan,
Wa Amala.
Wa'amala,
Halasha.
Rasha,
Am Yashabia.
Ayashabi,
Tazawar.
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar.
Gam Ashwar,
Nalawa.
Nalawa,
Imam.
Imam,
Hayuwa.
Ayawa,
Zarawai.
Zarawai,
The Banya Lawak.
Labayawa,
Salah.
Salah,
Aisha Laham.
Aishalah,
Kamadian.
Kamaya,
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kashashara,
Kayabian.
Kayaya,
Banakal.
Barakah,
Koyashwan.
Kayashwa,
Nashamaru.
Yashamaru,
Bayanda Aru.
Bayana Aru,
Aywa.
Ayawa,
Daman.
Dama,
Lagdam.
Ladama,
Saitamu.
Shayatama,
Nara Yab Mawu.
Ma'ayawa,
Nara.
Nada,
So like, how would you say?
Nada.
Nada,
Nada.
Nada,
Yab.
Ya,
Mawa.
Mawa,
Ka'ira.
Kaira,
Wakaza'aba.
Wakaza'al,
Wakazaba.
Wakazaba,
Wakatazal Manah.
Wakazana,
Call Nasaya Kamu.
Call Nasya Kamwa,
Ashaw.
Asha,
Amarwa.
Amarwa,
Nayarasha.
Nairasha,
Lanawa.
Lanawa,
Ah. Nawa.
Nawa,
Allahayim.
Allahayim,
Allahaya.
Ayaya,
Sayatamu.
Shayatama,
Kagoldala.
Kagagala,
Kakwash.
Kawash,
Lapanya Rawaka.
Karayawaka,
Ka'as.
Kaash,
Saba Ira Ya Ira.
Lama Ira, Ira,
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahawa,
Talahat.
Laha,
Haryam.
Arya,
Kan Tharadatma.
Karataratam,
Basa Irika.
Wasairika,
Wabasawa Pathka.
Wasaba Power,
Say those individuals,
Wabasa.
Wasa,
Wapathka.
Wapaka,
Babalaham.
Laha,
Mala'a.
Malaha,
Panyaham.
Panyaham,
Kwalawan.
Walawa,
Waya.
Waya,
Bakwashwa.
Bakwashwa,
Shamka.
Shamka,
Yahaw.
Yahau,
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa,
Waya.
Waya,
Bahalwa.
Bahau,
Ivy Eye.
Ayai,
Waya.
Waya,
Kaparwa.
Kaparu,
Waya.
Waya,
Abaru.
Abadwa,
Waya.
Waya,
Daiwa.
Daiwa,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Atha.
Atha,
Shamka.
Shamka,
Yahaw.
Yahau,
Labarka.
Labarka,
Al-Yawan.
Ayawa,
Ah.
Ah,
Ko.
Ka,
Al-Rataza.
Arwatza,
In English, keep not thou silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
hold not thy peace.
hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
for lo,
for lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Let the name of Israel
Let the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacle of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal
Gabal
and Ammon
and Ammon
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assyrians also joined with them.
Assyrians also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They had hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sarah.
As to Jabin.
As to the men.
At the brook of Kison.
At the brook of Kison.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Make their nose like a red.
And like Zeed.
And like Zed.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes as Sabbath.
All their princes as Sabbath.
And as Zalmunna.
And as Zalmunna.
Who said, let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of God in possession.
the house of God in possession.
O my power.
All my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
And as the flame sets the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame and perish.
Let them be put to shame and perish.
That men may know that thou.
That men may know that thou.
Whose name alone is Yahweh.
Whose name alone is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
In all things living.
In all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
The prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And the punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake loose.
The treasure of the rich of Israel.
The treasure of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nation.
And the nation.
And their drug dealers.
And the drug dealers.
The court system.
And the church.
The prison system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan. Aryan
Nation.
Skinhead. Posse Comitazi. The gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
NASA space program.
Army. Navy. Navy, Air Force,
Marines,
Wall Street,
Open up the internet,
and the airwaves, the cable access channel, and the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of our people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathens that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let your house shine. Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers. Punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it's the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake it thy come. In the name of Yahushua, thank you always. So be it. Salt to the front. Let's scroll down. Yeshabia, be seated. Shalom Israel, y'all about Simi Yahusha Barakathum to the brothers, y'all Shamar Alatan, about Simi Yahusha to the sisters. This is the Isupk, the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, established in 1969, 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are led by Commanding General Yohana. Coming to you live right now from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Isupk Milwaukee. This is Saturday Sabbath service. So we're going to begin with reading from the Tanakh, from the ancient Hebrew, the Paleo. Well, it's written in the Assyrian script, but in the spirit of it, at the heart of it, this is still the Paleo Hebrew. This is our ancient dialect, our ancient language. You can always check in every Friday for the Last One Kodash classes where we go over the ancient Hebrew. Reading, writing, spelling, interpreting. And this is where we start in the Sabbath service, reading 7 verses from the Tanakh in Hebrew, and then we'll go over it again in the English. So we're going to be starting from Genesis chapter 4, verse 23. Brother, whenever you're ready. Know where you at to. Just let me know when you at to, where you at to. Start reading, let me know. Genesis chapter 4.
Book of Genesis chapter 4. It's the book of Genesis chapter 4 and verse 23. Naya'ah.
Multiply. So, from this. That make it easier for you.
Some tissue, some Kleenex. Tissue. Why ya ah? Why ya ah?
That's all one word. So try to say that all together. Something out of the too. No problem there.
Why ya ama? Wayama. Why ya ama? Why ya amar? The thought. The thought. The thought. Lamara.
Pay attention to the start my next week when it drops down. If you look at it, if we compare this to this and that, you can see that this has a different length. They look the same, it's just that length.
Lathalka. Lathalka. Lathak.
That's not a fact.
Lamaka.
Close Lamont.
Lamak.
You know that, brother.
Lakasha. Lanasha.
Try to say that it's one whole word.
Lanasha.
It's two other characters. I can't do that. If you gotta say it like one character at a time, blah, blah, blah. So you get to the practice of it, but in your head try to sound that out as one word.
Lanushawa. Lanushawa.
Yeah, you gotta pronounce it. There you go. Show you.
Lanushawa. Idatha.
It's not a felt here.
Idatha. Idatha.
It's not a
Idaha.
There you go. A lot of times with that you don't pronounce the whole thing. A lot of times it's just gonna be like that. You spell with that H, but a lot of times you don't pronounce that
What the? What? What the?
So,
What? What the?
there's no felt. No felt.
See.
So sorry. Okay. Sorry.
What is a? What is a la? What is up? What is what is Alaha? What is Alaha?
And that hot part will drop off. So what is a lot?
What is Allah? Shata. Shata.
Not a felt.
Shama. Shamahana. Shema
Say that again.
Shema.
Close. It'd be Shema. So like a lot of times, not every time, well, once you get to the practice of it, you'll see which ending letter needs to be pronounced. So like a lot of times that drops off at the end of the word. So there should be Shema Ayin, not Shema Ayin. It's like with the word before, what does a lot wouldn't be what does a ha. For a lot. Aida, not Aida ha. Aida.
What does Ain? Ain?
So there's Shema Ayin.
Shema Ain. Quadala.
It's not a dot.
Quawala. Quawalaya.
Hey, pronunciation would be a little bit different though. Yeah.
Kawalia.
The always gets pronounced at the end. So when you see that at the end, you always get pronounced that A at the end. Well, yeah.
Kasha.
It's not a cup.
Basha. Ka.
Get it real close.
Nasha. Nashaya.
Yep. That's what you said that earlier. It's nice.
Lamaran.
Set it up here.
Lamach.
Without the ch.
Lamach.
Yep.
Katha. Za. Kataza.
Doesn't start with the ch.
Hataza.
Not a tza.
Ha'a. Hatawa.
You had it right. That's you.
Hataza.
Still saying it tza. Tza.
Hataza. Daza.
Say each of those characters independent.
Hataza.
Same as th. No th.
Ha'aza.
There you
Ha'aza. Ha'azana. Ha'azanaha.
go.
Anazanaha.
No. Without the h at the end. Azana.
Hazana.
Azana.
Ha'azana. Athan. Atha. Hathara.
There is a th in the word, just not where you're pronouncing it.
Ma. Ah. Aman. Amora. Ka. Amoraka.
Like I said, there was a th in the word, just not where you pronounce it. So that is a th. It's a th.
Amoratha.
Close. You still got one character at the end to finish it all off.
Amorathaya.
Amarathia.
Amorathia. Kaya.
It would be pronounced more kaya.
Kaya. Ayesha. Ayesha.
In this case, that would be cut off. So ayash.
Ayash.
You got brother in school. Yes, cover one.
Huh. The.
There you go.
Huh. Hurrah. Haraga. 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 Harakiga.
You just got to pronounce that yeah at the end.
Harathigaya.
I like the confidence with that.
Harathigaya.
It sounds like you get some of those backwards.
Hara. Harathga. Harathga. Harathia.
It almost sounds like you're getting all the characters just you put like out of order.
Harathigaya.
Yeah, out of order.
Haraga. Harathigava. Harathigaya.
Again, out of order.
Harathgayaya. Harathia.
Not yet.
Harathga. Harathia go. Harathia.
You're
Good.
saying the yeah in the middle of it. That don't come to later.
Harathgayaya. Harathia. Harathga.
So pronounce them one at a time first.
Haraga. The. Yeah.
All right. So now try to connect it in that order.
Harathia. Harathgaya. Yeah.
Again, you're taking them out of order.
Haragathia. Lapath. Taza. Harapatazaya. Apatazaya. Waya. Wayada. Wayada. Wayada.
You're skipping the la.
Wayalada. Wayalada. Wayalada.
And that would get cut off. So this would be wayalad.
Wayalad. Wayalad. Lakha. Wakaba. Wakaba. Wakabara.
You seen the word or
Wakabara. Wakabara. Thaya. Wakabara.
you like you was on that shit.
Lakabara. Lawyer. The Kabarathia.
Yep. There you go. So just smoothing it out. The kabarathia.
Or Kabarathia. Kabarathia.
And the more practice that you're gonna see which ones are gonna be connected. So like that rough. It would be a thud. It's gonna be rough. The kabarathia. So that it would be the kabarathia. You're gonna start seeing the pattern of which ones would be pronounced together versus separate like that. But yeah, you had that. So that was one verse, 6 more. Let me know yet.
Verse 24. Booyah. Haya. Kaya. Kaya. Shaka. Shaba. 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 Shabaita. 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 Shabaita.
The majority of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It looks like that. There's another one that looks real close. It changes when it gets to the end of the word.
Ma.
There you go. And then we always pronounce pretty much like 90% of the time you see the ya and the ma together, you're gonna pronounce it as yam. That's indicating it's talking to a plural. It's talking to like let's see, addressing more than one. So now let's say that whole thing again all together.
Saba. Shaka.
You have to write the first time.
Saba. Sabai. Saba Aika. Saba. Saba Aika ya.
Close. Very close. Shabaithium.
Saba Aithium. Saba Aithium. Yakwa. Yakwa. Yakwama.
It's close. It's at the end of that would have dropped off. So Quan.
Yakwayam. Yakwa.
Quan.
Yakwam. Yakwam. Yakwama.
Just Quan.
Oh, Yakwam. Kwayaza. Kwayaza. Oh.
Pay attention to that tail.
Kwayana. Zala. Wala.
What you said?
Wala. Walama. Walamawa.
You said this word a couple times earlier. Previous verse. From Chicago.
Wala. Walama. Walamak.
So at the beginning of the word, usually when we see the wa, right, that's like saying and then that's gonna be the prefix. There's some less one, the last class you can check out where it goes over like prefix and suffixes of the words. So when you see that y on at the beginning of the word, that's gonna be saying and then the rest of it's gonna be like the root word. So that's the prefix y and then the root word, and then it might end with like a yum, to be the suffix. So just kind of trying to identify what that root word is. You set it up here a couple times. Lamach. That's the other one. Lamach. Wa lamach.
Saba. Sabaaya. Sabaaya. Sabaima.
Close. Sabayam.
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 Sabaayam.
We should have to change it, but it's still in verse. So it's on chapter 4. That's going to go.
Oh, okay. Verse 25.
We got one more. One more verse. We get to 24.
Washa. Washaman. Washana. Washa. Washa. Washaba. Washaba. I. The. Wasaba'inha.
There you go.
Wasaba'in.
So pronounce that whole word again. Just
Wasaba'inha.
there's no nah.
I said, huh?
Sounds like you say Wabasha'ina.
Wasaba'inha.
There's no nah.
I said, huh?
But it still sounds like you're saying Wabasha'ina. That's what it sounded like you were saying.
Wasaba'inha.
There you go. All right, clap it up for the brother. Clap it up for the brother. Last one for Docs can be tough. That's why we got classes every Friday. Every Friday. Last one for Docs. You can check in with headquarters. You can check in with Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? We'll be getting one started here too in Milwaukee real soon. In the meantime, you can always check it out, get the practice. Officer Preaching Officer 5000 has a hub out there in headquarters, does an excellent last one for Docs class, going over the nouns, pronouns, verbs, suffix, prefix, the suffix. And Preaching Officer 5000 Marah, Preaching Officer 5000 Maccabia from Minnesota. So I mean, there's classes available. We got brothers that also go from like Captain Ash. He'll go with the Hebrew, the Spanish, and the English. And you got other brothers like Preaching Officer 1000 Yawasop out there in New York. He also does a last one for Docs class, going over the three languages to kind of mix them all up and show the transition between the different dialects. So I'll just, for time's sake, I'll just continue with verse 25. Genesis chapter 4, verse 25. Wayadai, Adam, Awad, it's like Awada, Af, Shathwa, Wathalad, Ban, Watakwara, Af, Shamwa, Shat, Kaya, it's like Shata, Kaya, Shata, Laya, Alahayim, Zarai, Akar, it's like Akar, Takat, Habal, Kaya, Paragua, Kwayan. Verse 26. Well, a shot. It's like what a shot. Gum. Hawa. Lada. Ban. Waya Kwara. Atha. Shamwa. Anwasha. Azak. Hawkala. The Kwara. Basham. Yahweh. Genesis chapter 5, verse 1. Zahar. Sapar. Thawalada. Adam. Bayawam. Bara. Alahayim. Adam. Badamawa. Alahayim. Aishaha. Athwa. Verse 2. Zakar. Wanakwaba.
Baram. Waya Barak. Atham. Waya Kwara. Ah. Shamam. Adam. Bayawam. Habaram. Verse 3. Wayachaya. Adam. Shalashyam. Wamata. Shana. Wayawala. Badamawathu. Salaka. Badamawathu. Salaka. Badamawathya. Salaka. Badamawathwa. Katazalamuwa. Wayakwara. Ah. Shamua. Shata. Salaka. So that's the end of the first 7 verses. We're going to bring this back into English. Clap it up. And practice makes perfect. Again, that's why every Friday, can't stress enough, we got lots of Uncle Dow's classes. Free of charge. You ain't got to pay nothing. Pay your tithes. Absolutely. But, you know, all the classes that we do in the UPK are for free. So now open up to the English. Whichever one works for you. So now starting at 4 and 23, and then do 5 and 3.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 4 and verse 23. And Lamech said unto his wives, Adah and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech, hearken unto my speech. For I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my heart.
To my hurt.
To my hurt.
So now this is Lamech. This is the son of Cain. It's one of the sons of Cain. And similar to unto his father being a murderer, he's confessing to also being a murderer. I have slain a man to my wounding and a young man to my hurt. Talking about the sin that's associated with the crime that he had committed. Keep going. Read 24.
Verse 24. If Cain shall be avenged sevenfold, truly Lamech 70 and sevenfold.
Now, so like I said, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but this is Lamech is almost, in a sense, kind of boasting about it. Like if Cain, for his crimes, if he were to be avenged, or if something were to happen to him, you know, it was to be avenged sevenfold. But I mean, shit, look at what I've done. If somebody were to come at me, that's going to be 70-fold.
It's talking about revenge. You know how the oppressors, our oppressors, it's like with Pearl Harbor.
Right.
Pearl Harbor, they bombed Pearl Harbor, killed not even 3,000 people, not even that. You know how many people died because of that?
Hiroshima,
They dropped bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's talking about. It's talking about the wrath of our oppressor.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's saying, you mess with my father was gonna come back for you. You know what I'm saying? It was gonna be hard to deal with him. And I'm just like him.
Right.
Maybe even a little worse.
Right.
So if you come at me, I'm dropping bombs on you. You know what I'm saying?
Come.
It's gonna be worse than what my father would do. That's all.
So in a sense, like he's kind of, I don't want to say showboating necessarily, but like you know, how bad am I?
He's sending a bigger threat.
Come.
bigger threat. You mess with me, even though I know I'm a murderer. I know you're gonna see me and see that I bear the mark of my father. This man bears the mark of his father as well, Cain, and his reputation. That's what he's telling you. I bear the mark of my father, and I bear his reputation. So if you see my father, then you know if you mess with him, he gonna retaliate. His revenge is gonna be great. But then when he gone, if you see me, I look just like my father. I'm red just like my father. Got the same crimes as my father. I inherited it. I'm gonna do you worse than my father would do. That's all it's saying.
Continue.
Verse 25. And Adam knew his wife again, and she bare a son, and called his name Seth. For God said, she hath appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew.
So again, that spirit of being fruitful and multiplying, they just, they lost a son, they procreated another. You going?
Verse 26. And Seth, and to Seth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enos. Then began men to call upon the name of the Lord.
This we start seeing like the tradition being passed down since Abel was murdered and Seth had come in after him. Adam passing the tradition down to his sons. And this is where we start seeing the custom of our people, again, calling on the name of the Most High. So verse 5.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 5 and verse 1. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that God created man, in the likeness of God made he him.
And so now, just to be clear on this, for people that want to try to joke around with the Bible and how literal they end up interpreting it, because of how literal Christians and Catholics end up interpreting it, and Muslims and Islam, again, just to kind of show the slang talk that's being demonstrated, this is the book of the generations of Adam in the day that God created man. So again, that didn't happen in just one 24-hour span. But it's talking about that time frame, like that day. Like if you were to say back in the day, you're not speaking about a specific day. You're just saying like back in that time, back in those days. Like it's that same kind of vernacular that we express today. Keep going.
Verse 2. Male and female created Salaki. Male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam in the day when they were created.
So now again, male and female created he them. So this was humankind being created. It's expression plural. So it wasn't just Adam and Eve that was made. Eve was not taken from the man's side. This is just expressing about how mankind was created in those days, at that time, during that period. It's like male and female created he them.
It's talking about the generations of Adam. This is when they started becoming Adamites. This is when he said male and female created them in his image. Meaning everybody else on the planet was still living how they wanted to live. But the people that came from Adam were called Adam or Adamites. That's what he's talking about. They all served the Lord that came from Adam. Remember, just talked about his son Seth. He had a wife, and then men started procreating and serving the Lord. Well, everybody who came from Adam, male and female, they served God. And they was called Adam, or they was named after Adam. They was called his children. So this is where you get the Adamites coming from. That's what this is.
Okay.
This is different from when he created mankind. You know what I'm saying? This is different from that. This is the Adamites. This is the descendants of Adam. We're going to go into that.
All right, can I see how that read now? Kind of verse 3.
Verse 3. And Adam lived 130 years and begat a son in his own likeness, after his image, and called his name Seth.
So again, a son in his own likeness and after his image, with the customs that he got brought up with, his reputation, his standard. So that was the end of those 7 in English. I want to call the next priest up. So just for the men up here, Amagim. All right, next priest, present Amagim, present our registry. So now, Shabbat, back to Amagim. Your name?
Ayor Banyashikar.
Banyashal.
Banyashal.
Ayor. Banyashikar. Banyashal.
Salute.
Barak.
There you go.
Barak. Do I say the whole thing? Hey, Shalom Yahweh Shimon Shai Barakatah.
Shalom.
Actually, now, you got some time hand down. So now you're going to step down. This side. This way. You're going to come up from this side. All right. Pour up another glass of wine for the brother. So now when I say sorry, you're going to turn towards him. You're going to accept it in your left hand. You're going to salute with your right. Sorry.
Grab it with your right hand.
It's like Andy got to salute with his right hand on.
Grab it with your right hand. Turn.
Like right here, they will salute each other.
Okay. Oh, yeah, they do got to see you. Sorry.
Shalom Yahweh Shimon Shai Barakatah.
Shalom. Shalom.
South to the front. Switch it over to your right hand. And then raise it up. You can salute Israel. So, Yai, it's like La Yashal.
Loudly.
La Yashal.
La Yasha'Allah.
For the back.
Take it up. All of it. Even the dreads. There you go. Man.
Now, if you got to say sit. Like you can be seated. Yeah. Come. So now, reading from the Tanakh, the way that this reads, it always goes from right to left. So, we're at verse 4. So it's tiny as shit. If it would help, you got your phone with you. Sloppy, can you pass me the brother phone? So you can open that up to commod.org. Let's get comfortable reading this. I know it's small, but I'll go this way. So Genesis chapter 5. Starting at verse 4. Then like try to at least have your phone down so you're not just sitting there. Phone in your face. So this is what I'm reading, right? Yeah. So just the keep on that, you can open it up, make it a little bit easier. You don't want to sit there just with the phone in your face. That doesn't magnify. So move it. So where's it? So starting at verse 4. So now
it's a little bit blurry, but take your time to compare and contrast each character, because you're gonna have a lot of them that look similar. You want to pay attention to how it's ending. Some of these, like especially on this bottom row, except for this one, they can have like a longer tail at the end of the word.
So this is light
Yes.
correctly.
Yes.
This one's
So you're at verse 4.
okay.
Can you make that look good?
No.
That's why I would say go to this one. On your phone. Go to Kabad. It wasn't an app, it was just a website. You put that in there. CHAB.
This is blurry too much.
That's sharp. So you'd like to bear with us 1 second. There you go. So now you can open this up. So now we can get verse 4. Now just, compare and contrast. So again, a lot of characters might look the same as other ones, but take your time. You keep it up
So this
first.
is the right verse right here.
And like if you need to, so verse 4. Verse 4.
I start from right here, right?
Go from the top. Go from the right, left.
I go down. I thought it was reading something else.
So that's just marking the chapter. That whole one at the beginning, the single character. Yeah, you ain't gotta read that. So that
letter is this one right here.
it's dot. So again, like they look the same. You got a short top there. You got a long top here. That's just signifying that it's chapter 4. That like the
So that's what. You gotta start from here again.
from the what?
What?
Just let me know where you're at.
The chapter one.
Chapter 5, verse 4.
All right. Genesis chapter 5, verse 4. Wa na wa ha.
You're skipping a character.
Well, yeah.
There you go.
Well, yeah, nah. Salam. Ha. Yeah. Well,
I'll try to say that all as one word.
what? Well, nah.
Yeah, try to find it.
It's this one. It's a short one. It's short.
That's all. That's all I don't care.
Right. What I'm saying is that letter. This one here. This one.
It's the short one. Because
Right.
like, so compared to
what?
compared to right
what?
here, that's a duck. That's a what? You see the difference between the two?
So this is what?
Yeah, maybe open yours up a little bit more. Again, so you're not on camera, the phone right in your face.
What? Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Wayaka. Is it not correct?
So the cuh, this is all connected. With the huh, there's that break. The thuh is all connected, but it's got that kick at the end.
It says so why huh? Why huh? Yeah. What?
I try to say that all as one word.
I already forgot.
So this is how you're gonna remember it.
It's what? Yeah. Is this why huh?
And keep saying them together. Each time you go what yeah, huh, what yeah, huh, yeah, what yeah, huh, yeah, what.
Why how? Yeah. What? So we move on to the next one.
Yeah, get it.
Move to the next one.
Yeah. Real quick, I just try to say the what yeah, huh, yeah,
Why how?
what yeah, huh, yeah,
Why how you?
Yep.
How you? Yeah. Yeah, ma. Yeah, ma. Yeah. It's the same one again. So it's like dash.
That's
Like
separation.
separation. This is ada. Right? Ayadama.
Yeah. A lot of times at the end of the word, that would drop off. So instead of a dhamma, a dumb. And you're gonna start developing. You're gonna start seeing the patterns as you go. Like the yuck at the end of the word, you're always gonna pronounce that yuck. The th sometimes it could be just shut, or you're gonna see that it's gonna be shut up. That could also mean a thug. It's kind of, I mean, not how it's used, but a lot of times when you see, a lot of times at the end of the word, that last thug is not being pronounced. So dumb. So then we're going to this one, right? Going down. Yeah. This one, right? Still on this one. Ha. This one's all connected. Ha what? Huh? The ha has that break in there. The ka does not. See the difference? So it's this one right here, right? No, it's this one. So ha ka ka wa. So that's your wa. This one does not look like that. Kind of similar, so you also got to make sure that when you're comparing them, the duh is kind of like that kind of straight, crisp edge. This one you just curve over. So it's not a wa, it's not a da. It's the other one. So this is da. That's a da. Not in this word though. That's not a da. So, aha da. It's not a da. That's not a ha. What's a wa? It's not a wa. That's the wa. It's a short. Short top. Short top. So is this one cut? That one is yours. And we go back to no, da. It's not a dot. It's what? Not a what. Oh, it's this one. There we go. There we go. Right. Okay. So ka ra ka ra ya. Hey, ka ra ya. And combine that whole thing. Arakaya. You're getting some of those out of order. Arakaya. You're saying Arakaria. Arakaria? No, you gotta put them back in order. You're saying the R first. Before the K. Pronounce it in order. Arakaya. You're saying them out of order. Huh? You're saying them out of order. It's not together? It is together, but you're saying it out of order. You're going Arakaria. That's not how this is spelled. There's no ra here before the K. Ka ra ya. You're gonna say it in that order altogether.
Abakaya.
No, you're still saying Ara.
Aka. Abakara. Yeah.
You're adding a Ra right here. In between these two, you're going Ra, Ka, Ra. There's no Ra. You're
Aka.
yes.
Akaya.
Now you're skipping that.
Aka. Araka. Ra. Yeah.
You still, for whatever reason, you're still throwing another Ra in there. You're going Araka,
How do you say?
Akaria,
Akaria?
Akaria.
Akaria.
And then this, it's going to have that guttural Akaria.
Akaria.
Yeah. You kept on going Arakaria. You were adding a Ra in there. Akaria.
Akaria.
Right. Move on to the next one.
Hawa.
Yeah.
Hawa. Masla.
Yeah.
Hawa. Hawa. Yeah. Ha. Hawa. Yata. Onas ya. Hawa. 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 Yeah. Ha. Ra. Harayala.
All right, now you're adding an R in there again. You're substituting a Ra for the Y.
Ha. Wa. How. La. Hawa. Hawa. La. Hawala. Hawala. Yeah. Is that a ya or a ra?
That one.
This one. It's this one right here.
Does that look like the other Y? Is that like you're about to pronounce
Yeah.
this one? Yeah. We've been pronouncing this one as Y, and then you're sitting right next to it.
Donde está? Hawa. Hawala. Hawalaya. Hawalayada.
Close. Hawalaya.
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 Hawalaya. The Y.
Hawalaya dawa.
Hawalaya. In this case, like again, when you start getting to the last one for that, you're gonna start seeing the patterns on which ones will be connected to where some of the pronunciation will drop off. So that yad and the da will be connected here. So hawalayad, hawalayad wa, hawalayad wa. instead of Hawalayadawa. Hawalayadawa. Again, that's just going to come with being in classes.
Yeah.
The next one over.
This one.
You ain't got to worry about this. This is this, just handwritten versus typed. Because this is actually what we
This
got
is
in the
typed?
books. Yes, that's what we got in the books.
And this is type.
Yeah. So you can ignore this part.
I thought.
And in this case, it's going to be up.
Us. Why? Because you divide.
Not because it's divided, just because of the context that it's used.
This is Athawa. Right?
That's that's a shut.
Athasha. Ath. Athasha. Ha. Athasha.
It's not a huh.
It's not ha.
Like you just pronounced it. Yeah. It's the same character.
So it's not ha.
If that's not a huh, that's not going to be a huh. It's the same character.
So the ka.
If that's not a ka, that's not going to be a ka. Because what you say here,
Oh, it's the. So what was it? Right? The ka.
ka.
Sha. Right? Sha. Shata.
There you go.
Shata. Sha. Shama. Shama. Na.
Yeah.
Shamanaha.
Now, in this case, too, that ha will not be so pronounced. It would be shamana. So you still spell it this way, but that ah will drop off at the end. So shamana.
Shamana. So look at one down on this one. That's Sha, right?
Not in this one, right here. Shamana.
I'm reading this one. Ma. Ma. Ma'aka. Ma'ashta.
So, pronunciation for this would be ma'af.
Ma'ath.
A lot of times that ah at the end is going to drop off. Most times, not every time.
Why ya?
Skip one.
Shana. Shanaha.
Yep. And then again, at the end, that is going to drop off. So it's just going to be Shana.
Shana.
Like at the end, right, you can have like a soft at the end of it. So Shana. But you ain't got to say ha. It's not going to be Shana ha. Shana.
That's right. Well, Shanahra.
For that word, Shana.
Shana.
Next word.
Wahya. Wahya. Got
Same character.
Wahya. Wah. Yahweh. Lara. La. Ra.
The raw is going to be more curly.
La. Wa.
You're pronouncing this is wa. That ain't the same. Why do you wa? Get that part right. Why you wa?
That's La.
That's about.
And the last one is La. Ra.
Because again, look at how these
So is this
yeah,
Da.
yeah. The da is going to always, it's going to have like more of that straight edge.
La Ra. Da.
So now pronounce the whole thing together.
La Ra. La Ra.
It's not a lot.
It's a Da.
Stuff from the beginning.
Wa. Ya. Wa.
Now pronounce that together.
La Ra.
Forget about these two right now.
Ya. Wa.
Why you wa?
Wa. Ya. Wa. Yahweh. Wa. Ya. Ra. La.
You're throwing a rock.
La Ra.
Yeah. I'll take it. Clap it up for the brother real quick, though. It gets tough. It gets tough. Again, that's why we got these classes, man. That's why we got these classes. You learn from seasoned men how to, how to reconnect with your culture. That's why we get the last one for those classes every Friday. So where we had left off was in verse 5. That's like in verse 4. Well, Yah will lie. No, we're still in 4. Right there. We're towards the end of verse 4. Banyam. Say that again. I'm just finishing off the rest of that verse. Verse 4. He was still in 4. Yeah. Banyam. Well, Banawat. Verse 5. Well, Yahayawa. Call. Yamiyah. Adam. Ashar. Chaya. Tashai. Unless you're following along. With that. But if anything, try to open it up and set your phone down. So again, you're not just on camera with your phone. Yamiyah, Adam, Ashar, Chaya, Tashai,
Ma'wa, Shana, Washalashim, Shana, Wayamath, verse 6. Wayakhaya, Shat, Chamash, Sanyam, Wama'ah, Shana, Wayawalad, Anu, Anawash, verse 7. Wayakhaya, Shat, Akharia, Hawalayadwa, Anwasha, Anawash, Shabai, Shaniyam, Washamana, Mawa, Shana, Wayawalad, Baniyam, Wabanawat, verse 8. Wayahaya, Wayahayawa, Ko, Yamiya, Shat, Shathyum, Aishara, Shana, Watashai, Mawa, Shana, Wayama, verse 9. Wayakhaya, Anwash, Tasha'ayum, Shana, Wayawala, Kwayanan, verse 10. Wayakhaya, Anwasha, Akharia, Hawaliyadwa, Kwayanan, Khamash, Aishara, Shana, Washamana, Mawa, Shana, Wayawala, Baniyam, Wabanawa. That'd be the end of 7 verses. Wrap it up. So now going back into the English, so you can be reading from Genesis chapter 4, verse 4. It's like chapter 5, verse 4.
In the days of Adam,
Let them know where you're reading from.
No, but let them know where you read from.
Oh, it's a lot. Genesis chapter 5, verse 4. In the days of Adam, after he had begotten Seth, were 800 years. He begot, and he begot, and begat sons and daughters.
And when you're moving on to the next verse, just announce that you're going to the next verse. Yeah.
Verse 5, all the days of Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. Verse 6, Seth lived
And
and Seth lived 105 years, and begat Enos. And Seth lived after he
verse 7.
Verse 7. And Seth lived after he begat Enos 870 years. He begat sons and daughters. Verse 8. And all the days of Seth were 920 years, 12 years, and he died. Verse 9. And Enos lived 90 years and begot Canaan. Verse 10. And Enos lived after he begat Canaan 850 years, 15 years, and he begat sons and daughters. Verse 11.
No, that'd be the end of the verse 7. So just to kind of illustrate, we used to live a longer lifespan back then. No pollution in the air, healthier food. Everything was a lot more natural. We had a better quality of life before these devils had corrupted everything. And in the kingdom, we're gonna start getting back to those days. So that was the end of 7 in English. Now clap it up for the brother. All right, just the men up here, Imagine. Stand. Next priest, Ahmad. Present our registry.
The bar ma, Banya Hawada, Banya Shala.
The bar ma, Banya Hawada, Banya Shala.
Yahuba Shimya Shabaka Thumb.
Yahweh Shimmy Shabrak Thumb.
Start to the right. We would exit. We'll pop warm up. We'll pop. Yeah. So
Yahuba Shimya Shabak Thumb. Laya Shala.
Shabi, be seated. For the book.
Wow, I got it right. Water. What we have, verse
11. Chapter 5, verse 11.
Genesis chapter 5, verse 11 in the Hebrew. Waya Hayawa call Yamaya Anawash
Kamash, Shanayum, Wata Shai, Ma'awath, Shana, Layamath. Verse 12. Wayachaya, Kwayanun, Shayabayath, Shaba'ayath, Shaba'ai, Yum, Shana, Waya, Walad, Ath, Mahal, Mahal, Ma'al, La'al. Verse 13. Waya Chaya, Kwayanun, Akarya, Hawala, Yadwa, Ath, Ma'al, Mahal, La'al, Ma'alahal, Mahal, La'al. That's Mahalalel. That's crazy. Good night. Arabayim, Shana, Washama, Anawath, Shana, Waya, Walad, Bunyam, Wabanawath. Verse 14. Waya Hayawa, call, Yamaya, Kwayanun, Aishar, Shanayum, Watashai, Ma'awath, Shana, Wayamath. Verse 15. Wayachaya, Mahal La'al, Kamash, Shanayum, Washa, Wash Shayam, Shana, Waya, Wayalad, Waya, Walad, Ath, Yarad. Verse 16. Waya Chaya, Mahal Lawal, La'al, Akarya, Waya, Layadwa, Ath, Yarad, Shalashayam, Shana, Washamana, Ma'awath, Shana, Waya Walad, Bunyam, Wabanawath.
Wrap it up.
11 in the English, right?
Count.
Genesis chapter 5, verse 11 in the English. And all the days of Enos were 905 years, and he died. Verse 12. And Canaan lived 70 years and begot Mahalalel. Verse 13. And Canaan lived after he begot Mahalalel 840 years and begot sons and daughters. Verse 14. And all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. Verse 15. And Mahalalel lived 65 years and begot Jared. Verse 16. And Mahalalel lived after he begot Jared 830 years and begot sons and daughters.
That's the end of the 7 in English. Clap it up. So again, as you can see, we had a better quality of life, better lifestyle, better eating habits, better surroundings, better environment, and we weren't sitting and murdering each other left and right like we see today here in Milwaukee. Like we just saw around our house the other day, young sister almost lost her life for the company that she kept and the problems that they had, which I'm sure, as you can guess it, were petty. So this is Isupk Milwaukee Sabbath service. Tune in with us every Saturday. Tune into your region too, though. If you're in the South, hook up with Florida or Louisiana or Texas. Support your region. If you're in the Midwest, depending on where you're at, if you're Chicago, St. Louis, Detroit, Milwaukee, we got schools up and running all over the place. It'd be harder not to find us than to actually find us. So with that, that's going to conclude the Sabbath service. We're going to get back into these prayers. So with that, Imagine, we stand. Upon Yaakov, turn to face the east. Select, sir. Oh. Let me get those prayers, Papa. Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, you can find it in Matthew chapter 6, verses 9 through 13. Abanaw.
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 Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakwaka.
Malaka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazaka.
Ratazaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ba'ratazah.
Baratazah.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Hashemayim.
Bashamayim.
Nathanaw.
Nathanaw.
Nakam.
Nakam.
Ko.
Ko.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalaknaw.
Wasalaknaw.
Kabawatnaw.
Kabawatnaw.
Kasalaknaw.
Kasalaknaw.
Kabawatyanaw.
Kabawatyanaw.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Tabiyanaw.
Tabiyanaw.
Banasawan.
Banasawan.
Abol.
Abol.
Hawashanaw.
Hawashanaw.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai.
Rai.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Lanuwa.
Lanuwa.
Hamulakwa.
Hamulakwa.
Waha'ala.
Waha'ala.
Wahata Para.
Wahata.
La'awalani.
Waha'alani.
Aman.
Aman.
In English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
On earth, as it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Give us this day our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
And give us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the
And
kingdom.
the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
Amen. So be it.
So be it.
Pray for the cock, the power in Hebrew. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Baruch Kashah.
Baruch Kashah.
Nathanaw.
Nathanaw.
Hakah.
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 La Rapa'ah.
La Rapa'ah.
Call Makala. Wakal Madawa. Haka. Lataha. Hamatazari. It's like it. Hamatazarayim. Haka. Lahakuyim. Hamathium. Haka. Arakawa. Atama'ala. Lagarsan. By some Yahusha. Wad Amun. In English. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Al-Hahariyam. Ma'ayan. Yawa'ah. Azari. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Wa'arataza. Al-Yathan. Lamawat. Ragalka. Al-Yanawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayasan. Shawamah. Yasha'al. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Aliyah. Yamyanka. Yawamam. Hashemash. La'ah. Yakaka. It's like Yakaka. Wayara. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makal Rai. Yashamar. After the pasture. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza'afka. Wabawa'aka. Ma'aita. Wa'ai. Awalam. In English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore. Start to the front. It's like start to the front. We're going to salute the Torah.
Sorry, y'all can turn back around.
To the front. All right, we're going to salute the Torah.
No.
All right, Salak, if anybody would like to be anointed with the oil, you can step up at this time. Rank and order first.
Let's do it first. We can get to it later. All right, we'll do the anointing prayer. Got it. Just us men up here, we'll do the anointing prayer. Ya Baraka Yahweh.
Ya Baraka Yahweh.
Waya Shamarka.
Waya Shamarka.
Ya Al Yahweh.
Ya Al Yahweh.
Pan Yahweh.
Pan Yahweh.
Alika.
Alika.
Waya Kunka.
Waya Kunka.
Ya Shah Yahweh.
Ya Shah Yahweh.
Pan Yahweh.
Pan Yahweh.
Alika.
Alika.
Waya Shamlaka.
Waya Shamlaka.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashem.
Bahashem.
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapat.
Rapat.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Hagun.
Bahashem Yahushai.
Bahashem Yahushai.
Dawad Aman.
Dawad Aman. So now when you salute the Torah, Amad, Amadim Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Barak Yah.
Yah Bashem Yahushai Barak Yah.
Ya Bashem Yahushai Barak Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Barak Yah.
Shabbat.
Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Barak Yah. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Barak Yah.
Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Barak Yah.
That concludes the Sabbath service.